Hey everybody, it's Molly. I am back in Magic Kingdom with a brand new video. Now today's video, the best stores in Disney World. I'm gonna be going all over Disney World, all of our parks, Disney Springs, showing you the best stores, but there's a catch. I'm gonna be tracked in them looking for the best merchandise. How do I know what the best merchandise is? Our Instagram followers are going to tell us. So I may be tracked until they vote for something the best. They may tell me to find the most expensive thing. Who's to say? We're gonna find out and it's gonna be great. I hope you're ready. I hope you're excited. Let's get to it. Disney's Animal Kingdom. I am on the planet of Pandora and I'm about to go into Wind Traders, which is the big merchandise shop here at the exit of Flight of Passage, to find, again, the most expensive piece of merchandise I can. And I'm gonna put it on Instagram to have you guys vote on what the best piece of merchandise is in Pandora. And there's some wild stuff, so get ready. Wind Traders is super cool. And if you're an Avatar fan, if you're a Pandora fan, if you're a Flight of Passage fan, you're definitely going to want to check this store out because it has so much merchandise. It's actually bonkers how much merchandise there is for one ride and this land. It rivals Galaxy's Edge, but I'm always surprised by it because Galaxy's Edge, of course, is Star Wars, which to me has a much bigger fandom. So it's bonkers how much merchandise there is. So we're bound to find something cool in here. Okay, so as y'all know, I'm a huge coffee drinker, which means to me coffee mugs are one of the coolest things you can buy. I have far too many. And this coffee mug that is the Floating Mountains is pretty dang awesome. It's $22.99. So I'm gonna say that could be the coolest piece of merchandise in here. I'm gonna ask the Instagram. I put that cool mug up on the Instagram stories and said, is this the coolest thing in Pandora or can I do better? I'm gonna give it a few minutes and see what the majority says. But while I'm doing that, I'm also, remember, on a quest to find the most expensive piece of merchandise in Pandora. Okay, this model of Neytiri is $140. So that's what I gotta beat for most expensive. According to the Instagram poll, the Floating Mountains mug is not the coolest thing. About 75% of people said not the best, you can do better. So now I'm showing off this awesome Banshee shoulder plush. These shoulder plushes are a very popular thing at Disney. They've got a bunch of different characters. They've got Groot, Baby Groot, they've got Baby Yoda, they've got Mushu, but you can get a Banshee here. And it's like a plush little Banshee. It's $19.99 and it has a magnet that sits on your shoulder so you could walk around and carrying it all day. So now we'll see if that's the coolest merchandise. I have spotted something else even more expensive, and it's this piece of artwork right here. You see that price tag, $150. So this piece of art is now the most expensive thing in the store, and I'm gonna wager, unless I can find another piece of art, that's gonna be our winner. The Banshee Shoulder Plus, over 80% after 5 minutes said not the coolest. So I looked around a little bit. What else could I display? Oh, you know it. It is this totally rad windbreaker with the Shaman of Song right there. Like the animatronic. This is crazy town to me. It's not like the character from the movie. It's like they put a picture of an animatronic on this windbreaker. She's beautiful. It's $49.99. That is currently the question of the moment. Is this windbreaker? I'll show you the front. Wow, wow, wow. Floating Mountains. Wow, 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 wow. This is a beautiful gem. I hope this is the winner. I don't know if it will be, but what a treasure. They also have this piece of art, which is framed, but it's actually just a puzzle that they sell here. Well, very cool. Not very expensive, but a very fun take home you could do if you want to do the puzzle. So I'm gonna go ahead and declare, because I confirmed with some cast members, this wooden panel the most expensive. The Shaman Windbreaker was a no-go. It was, again, about 80% of people said that's not the best. So I'm gonna go with a different piece of merchandise. I put up the iconic shoulder banshees. If there's one piece of merchandise Pandora is known for, it's these little guys, and I have a feeling that will win. I hope so, anyway. When Pandora first opened, they could not keep these on the shelves. They were flying off the shelves. They come in all different colors. You can buy little accessories for them, like this little perch to keep them on. You can buy a little bag to carry them in. They're $60. bunch of different colors, and you can walk around with your own little pet. Look at that, you can carry him in a little tote.
They can flap their wings, they can shake their heads, and they can open and close their mouths. They also have sounds, so they can roar and grumble and growl.
The Banshees are $60 each. They come in all these different colors and you can adopt one. This one is really cool because it's called the Night Blossom. It's named after the plant on the planet of Pandora and also the drink over at Pongu Pongu. And it glows under blacklight. So if you were to take that one on Navi River Journey or be in Pandora after the sun goes down when the park is open that late, it would glow. So that one's really cool. Waiting for the results on the Banshee, but wanted to show some other iconic stuff. You have a tail. Basically, you could become an avatar, a Navi. I get the words confused. But you've got a tail and you've got ears. If you want to literally head to tail, become a Navi. Not surprising, the iconic Banshee won. Almost 70% of voters after about 12 minutes said yes, Banshees are the best. And that's a win in my book. So congratulations, fellas. You are the champions of the Wind Traders Merchandise Throwdown. How do you feel? You know, Molly, I feel really good. Took a lot of training, a lot of effort over these past few years, but it feels really good to see our work paid off. Please come adopt me and take me home. Thanks. Bye. We can't talk cool Disney shops and not talk about Memento Mori, which is right behind me. That's the Haunted Mansion gift shop. It's right here near the exit of Haunted Mansion. And again, Haunted Mansion, one of the coolest of Disney attractions, one of the most beloved Disney attractions. So of course they get a bunch of really cool merchandise. Now I'm gonna play this game a little bit differently because this shop is super, super small and with limited capacity, there's often a wait to get in. So I don't wanna be in there for an hour trying to find the best thing and putting up a bunch of polls because that would be rude to all the people who wanna go in. So I'm just gonna find two things. I'm gonna find two cool things, put them up against each other on the Instagram, and then whichever one wins in like 5 or so minutes, that's gonna be dubbed the coolest things. And then while I'm waiting for that poll to be running, I'm gonna look for the most expensive thing. So I'm gonna find the coolest thing and I'm finding the most expensive thing, but I'm gonna do it in an express fashion because I don't wanna take up a spot in there when there's a lot of people that wanna go in. Are you ready? Are you excited? It's gonna get spooky. Had to. I want to find some of the hot sellers because whenever new Haunted Mansion stuff comes out, it goes like hotcakes. Like for example, the Haunted Mansion ears I have, they don't even have them anymore because they sold out so quickly. So I'm trying to find things that maybe sold out really fast and have since been restocked. And I have found lucky contestant number 1. Hello, Haunted Mansion Crocs. These literally sold out the day they came out. As you can see, they're $49.99. They are super cool if you're a Crocs fan. They glow in the dark. They have a Haunted Mansion little giblet on them. I think that's what they're called. So we're gonna put that up against this Loungefly backpack because I think that's super cool. And I know that was very popular. That also sold out really quickly when they first dropped it. And it's the Loungefly backpacks. It looks like the Haunted Mansion made outfit. So we're gonna pit those two things against each other. And I'm gonna look for the most expensive thing. The first thing I know is gonna be pricey is this dress shop dress. These are dresses that Disney makes and they're tagged under, it's called the dress shop, and they make them on all different designs and they're usually pretty pricey. This one is $128, so looking to beat $128. They've got tons of cool shirts. They've got like this glow in the dark one. That one's awesome. These aren't gonna be the most expensive, but I wanted to just show what's in here as I'm looking around. We've got leggings, hat, like truly, you can go head to toe Haunted Mansion if you want. Your dog could also get in on the action. They have a mansion maid and a mansion butler comfort harness for dogs, as well as dog toys and collars. Maybe Kronk needs that Madame Leota squeaky toy. Probably. They also have this towel that is in the shape of a tombstone. And how much is it?
This one is $318.
$318. Awesome.
You want to see the back?
Yes, please. That's a pretty cool backpack. All right, $318. The only thing I think that could possibly beat a $300 backpack is a collectible. These are $75, $90, $85, all lovely. And these are all art prints, so while they're great, they're actually on sale. $30 when you buy two, normally $40. So yeah, I think we found it. I think the most expensive thing is that $300 backpack. These little dioramas might actually be the coolest thing in here. There's two different ones. There's the bride, the attic bride scene, and then there's the Madame Leona scene. And then you can put them together and they look like this. They're $24.99 each, but they're super cool and it'll be awesome to put on a shelf and a cool little activity when you get back. Haunted Mansion Crocs. Sorry to tell you, you lost. That's right. I left the pull up for about 8 minutes while I was walking around looking for the most expensive item, and this beautiful backpack is winning like 70%. So congratulations, backpack. You're the coolest thing in the Haunted Mansion store. Can't go to Magic Kingdom and talk about merchandise and not go to the Emporium. From ears to shirts to toys, the Emporium has it all. But the game's gonna work a little bit differently this time. There's no way I'm gonna be able to find one thing that everybody votes on is the best in the Emporium. So what I've done is I've put a poll on Instagram and I've told people to send me on little tasks. Maybe you want me to find something from your favorite Disney movie. Maybe you want me to find 3 things that are purple. I put a little box on Instagram. I'm gonna choose 5 of those different tasks to complete, and I can't leave until I do. All right, headed into the Emporium. So again, this is the big merchandise shop in Magic Kingdom. Hello. That's got everything. First task I am trying to complete, somebody requested I find Carousel of Progress merch, which I thought was pretty difficult. I'm trying to make this a little difficult. So I'm gonna see if I can find a single thing that is a nod to the Carousel of Progress. I'm starting with the t-shirts, because I'm not seeing anything in the tees. So my next guess is pins. I kind of think if there's not a pin, there's not anything. That seems like that would be a really good way to get the Carousel Progress in here, but who knows? I do like that the pins are organized when you go into stores, like by what they are. So it'll be like Princess, Pirates, Mickey and Friends. This is the theme parks and resorts section. So Space Mountain, Test Track, Big Thunder, Haunted Mansion. I think it would be right in here where all of the Magic Kingdom attraction section. So I think that one I failed at. Okay, the next task I'm trying to do is I've gotten a lot of requests for something Rapunzel or Tangled themed. So I'm gonna go look for that. And I'm gonna start with the mugs because they put a lot of characters on mugs. So that seems like a good spot. Oh, I think we've done it. Jackpot. Got this really cute Rapunzel. She's got Pascal on there. Reach for the Sky. Really cute. Disney mugs are typically $14.99 unless marked otherwise, so one down. Okay, the next one I'm gonna do, someone requested I find 3 glittery items, which I love that because I love glitter. And I'm going to make a rule, I'm gonna state a rule that I can't just go over to the ear wall and pick 3 pairs of glittery ears because that wouldn't count. So like I can go pick 1 pair of ears, but I'm gonna find 3 different, completely different types of things. So 3 glittery items, here I go. Talking about ears, here are the Briar Rose Gold ears. That looks glittery to me, so I'm counting that as item number 1. Ears, unless otherwise marked, are $29.99. That shirt, that backpack, those are sequins, not glitter. So I can't count those. Those are like rhinestones on this backpack. Lots of rhinestones. This very cute girl's Minnie Mouse little tote purse thing. It is $19.99. That's glitter, baby. Lots of rhinestones. Maybe a cup. Maybe a cup will have some glitter on it. Like a nice tumbler. Remember those cups when we were little that had the glitter in them and you could like shake them? Are those a thing? These cups don't appear to be with that. I just thought of something. What's more glittery than a snow globe? Glittery items. Check. Now, someone told me to find merchandise different pieces of merchandise that are characters that were voiced by the same person. So like 2 or more different characters, but all had the same voice actor. So I'm going Jim Cummings. If you don't know who Jim Cummings is, he's the voice of Pooh and Tigger and like Pete and Ed the Hyena and Darkwing Duck and Hondo Onaka and like a million Disney characters. So I'm thinking I can find something with Winnie the Pooh and Tigger on it pretty easily. I'm gonna go to plush. I think plush is a good spot for them. Well, I found Winnie the Pooh pretty easily. There he is in all his glory. He's super soft. $26.99 for this Winnie the Pooh right here. Now, I'm not gonna do a plush Tigger too, because that feels too easy, and I can see one over there. So I'm gonna find something else with Tigger on it. Let's see, Simba, Oswald, and Jackpot Tigger. That's a cute shirt. I might need that one. The next one that caught my eye, a couple people have asked for Emperor's New Groove merchandise. I love the Emperor's New Groove. My dog's name is Kronk, so I feel like in honor of Kronk, I must go on this quest. And it's a very underrated movie and very underrepresented in the park, so I can think of a couple things I've seen in the past, but nothing jumping out at me, and I don't think I've seen anything since I walked in here, so here we go. For Emperor's New Groove merchandise, the first thing I'm gonna check is the like journal section, because for a while Disney had these really cool journals coming out that looked like old VHSs, and they have an Emperor's New Groove one, and I know that because I bought it. All right, let's see. They have a cool Guardians notebook that looks like the mixtape. Princesses. Does anyone remember these pencils? I always wanted these as a kid, and my mom would be like, you can't use the eraser. Yeah, anyway. I think we're getting lucky. Yes, yes, yes. Da 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 da. Okay, how cool are these notebooks? They look like old VHS tapes. Like says on the side, it says the Walt Disney Pictures. And when you open it, it actually has the tape printed in there. And on the back, it's got like the plot, just like it's a VHS tape. So these are awesome. Emperor's New Groove, check. And task number 5, I love this one. Somebody asked me to find 7 different items, one for each color of the rainbow. So that's kind of fun. I'm gonna start, I'm at one end of the store. I'm gonna work my way all the way to the other end. And I'm gonna find 7 things along the way. And we're gonna start with red. Here is the current ear wall. A lot of people also ask me to find ears that I don't own or show off all the ears. So kind of as a bonus, I'll do that. They have a lot of new ears. I own, let's do that. I own those classic ones. I own the old version of those. They changed them a little bit. I own the black and white ones. I own the old version of the teal ones. I own a different Haunted Mansion pair. I own those. I own those. I own those. I own those. I own Mermaid, Mulan, Coral, this glitter, that sequin, the old version of Rose Gold, yellow, green. Yeah, that's that. All right, anyway, back to the rainbow. Item number 1, we're gonna go with these classic red ears here. Again, ears, unless said otherwise, are $29.99. On to orange. Let's go over to the magic band section, see what I can find. Magic bands. There's lots of bright colored magic bands. I don't see orange. I don't see orange. Aha! This is a really cool magic band too. So they started making magic band slap bracelets, and this one features Orange Bird. So they're bronze. Bronze is $24.99, but that's a pretty sweet magic band. So there's orange. All right, yellow, 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 yellow. Of course, I found that Winnie the Pooh plush earlier. That seems like that's a cop-out. Here is another yellow plush, but you know what? I'm going with this one because this one's more unique. A flounder plush. He's pretty darn cute. Flounder is $19.99. How adorable. Green. I'm going to show off this display of Baby Yoda stuff because a lot of people asked for Baby Yoda things, and he's green. So you've got this little plush Baby Yoda right here. He's $24.99. There's this shoulder puppet Baby Yoda, because a shoulder pal like sits on your shoulder like that. They use this magnetic pad to go into your shirt, and then Baby Yoda would sit on your shoulder and you can walk around with them. They've got the toy. There's a ton of Baby Yoda stuff. And they've also got the ears. We are on Blue. I'm going to the home goods section because I know of something Blue here that I think is awesome, and I'd love to show it to you guys. Okay, they've started coming out with the cutest kitchen stuff. Like, check out these spatulas. These would have been really good for green. There's the Buzz one, or these that are Rex and the alien from Toy Story. But they also came out with all these aprons, several of which could count for Blue. You've got Woody and Jesse, you've got Belle and the Beast, and then you've got Prince Charming and Cinderella. Those are aprons. They've also got these chip pot holders, this spatula, Gus Gus and Jacques spatulas, Anastasia and Drizella, hot things, pot holders. I just said the word. So yeah, this kitchen stuff's really cute, but I'm gonna count the Cinderella apron as Blue. And now I'm looking for indigo, which is somewhere between blue and purple. So I don't really know where to look for that. Maybe a shirt. Maybe I can find an indigo shirt. Let's go back to the shirt wall. These shirts up here of Doug and also Grumpy kind of look indigo to me up there. But then when you actually look at them, they're both navy or blue. So I don't think I can say indigo. Do I know what indigo is? Is this a bad task? As a bonus, one of you said to take a selfie with a cast member, so I found some friendly cast members. And they're here, and they're wonderful, and tell them hi when you come to the Emporium. I kind of thought about cheating a little bit because I am having trouble finding indigo, and I thought, oh, just pick something from the rainbow collection. But look, they go red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. They don't have indigo. They only have 6 colors on all of these different things. The cup only has 6 colors. The jacket only has 6 colors. The mug, the ears. I'm starting to think indigo's not a real color. I think that's a made up color. That's what I think. All right, I'm counting this because it's blue and it fades to purple. That's got to be indigo based on the Google search I just did. There's indigo in there. It's this cool cup of the castle.
Probably the first one since you said yes.
And I want to say it lights up. Oh yeah, that's a sweet cup. That's indigo if I've ever seen it. Oh, it's got other settings. Oh my gosh, it changes to, oh wow. Aren't you glad we found that? I sure am. Last but not least, purple. And having looked everywhere for indigo, I know there's several items with purple on them here in the Villains collection, but I'm gonna choose to highlight not this nightmare mug with Ursula on it that says life's full of tough choices in it, although that would count. These villain leggings that have got multiple villains on them. Bright suns, everyone. I have traveled all the way to the planet of Batu for this next one. So I am outside the Black Spire Outpost here in Galaxy's Edge, which is comprised of 4 different shops. There's the creature stall, which sells all the plush and toy creatures from all the different Star Wars films. You've got the Toydarian, which sells toys. You've got the Jewels of Bith. That one sells like keychains and shirts and kind of your more like standard merchandise. And then you've also got the Robe Outfitter. So I'm gonna go into each of those shops. Now, there is a queue to get into the marketplace as a whole, and then once you're in there, they ask for 1 party per shop. So I don't want to take up too much time. I don't want to be trapped in there for too long because I want to be courteous to my other guests. So what I'm going to do is in each of the 4 stalls, I'm going to pick 2 items that I think could possibly be the best, put those up against each other, and then whichever one wins out of those will deem the 4 best items here in the Black Spire Outpost. Hope you're ready. Hope you're excited. Let's go check it out. Because the marketplace is pretty small, you'll have to usually wait in a queue. Hi, sorry, is this the end?
Yeah, are we
cool.
going to shop in the marketplace?
Yes, please.
Perfect, there'll be 4 stalls for you to shop at.
Great.
Right here.
Thank you.
It's around a 20-minute wait for where you're at.
Okay, cool. So she said about 20 minutes for me to get into the marketplace, which is why I don't want to spend a long time like I did on Pandora, going through a bunch of different items. So again, there's 4 different stalls. I'm going to pick 2 items in each one, put those up for the vote, and then that will determine the winner relatively quickly and relatively easily, because I want to show you guys how awesome this section is and how awesome the merchandise is, but again, I want to be courteous to my fellow guests that are all waiting in line, and I don't want to be stuck in there for an hour just kind of pulling Instagram the way I did in Pandora where there wasn't a wait. What's cool while you're waiting is if you look up, you can tell this is where people live. You can hear radio stations, you can hear conversations, you can see that they've kind of made like apartments out of different containers and things like that. Just take them out and admire the beauty that is this land. I live over here too. You'd have a wood carver shop, and you can see on the wall there they've carved a porg and Doc Ondar himself, Chewbacca. Pretty fun. All right, so I'm in the marketplace. The first one on your left-hand side, this is the Toydarian. Then you've got the Jedi Outfitters over here. The most popular one, that's the line. Again, one family per store. So that you've got the creature stall right there. And then just past the creature stall, you've got Jewels of Bits. But I'm gonna get in line right now for the Toydarian and start this bad boy off. A really cool detail to point out is up in the ceiling of the Toydarian, there's actually a little model version of the Millennium Falcon engaging in a space battle with some TIE fighters. Really cool detail. There's details like that all over this land. I actually did a whole video about the details in Galaxy's Edge. We'll link that for you, but that's one of my favorite ones. All right, looking at the merchandise in here. Plushes of your favorite characters. Most notably, newest is the child, of course, very popular. So I think I'm gonna stack Baby Yoda up against, we've got a Darajik board. I know that's the chest, you always let the Wookiee win. You've got Sarbok, the card game. You've got some other old school things. I love this wooden Stormtrooper doll. I believe you see him at the beginning of Rogue One. But I think I'm gonna pit the Space Chess. Getting in line now for Jedi Outfitters. This is where you can rock your looks. Although you're not actually supposed to wear the whole thing because that's considered a costume. And adults aren't supposed to wear costumes. So like you could buy it and then not wear it, technically. It's a whole thing. But anyway, we'll wait here to find the best piece of Jedi ensemble. First up, you've got the Rey look, as I like to call it. You've got Rey's top, which is $79.99. You've got the white top. I believe she wears that under it. It's $49.99. And then you've got the arm wraps that she wears. That might be one of the coolest things. I bet a lot of people want these. $19.99 for those. That might be one of our contenders. You've got more of your traditional Jedi ensemble. And then I love the leather accessory belt. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to pit Jedi look versus Rey look to see what the winner is. Waiting in line now for Jewels of Fifth. So into Jewels of Fifth. So as you'll see, a lot of this stuff is like your quote-unquote standard souvenirs, but it's like cooler than normal. So you've got a lot of shirts like this awesome Kids Black Spire Outpost shirt. You've got mugs, this sweet fan, keychains, pins. One thing that's interesting is none of it says Star Wars on it, because like what's a Star War? We're on Batuu. They don't know what Star Wars is. It's not a thing. What I'm gonna pit against each other is this very excellent Millennium Falcon shirt that I might need to buy. It's $36.99. That's a very good shirt. I very much enjoyed this throw, but maybe there's like a special pin. Oh, that keychain's cool. There's some patches. I'm gonna go with the blanket. None of the pins are that cool. Blanket or shirt. There are all kinds of creatures to be seen and adopted here at the creature stall. From banthas to porgs to the abominable snowman. Just kidding. I know that's a tauntaun, right? They kind of look like snow kangaroos. That's a tauntaun right there. I found it. This one is the monster that wants to eat Luke Skywalker. We've got this shoulder porg that sits on your shoulder and it actually talks and makes noises. Or there's this bigger porg that's a puppet. I think a porg of some kind needs to be in this. There's a wart, a loth cat. Yep, there's the loth cat. There's a monkey lizard like Salacious B. Crumb. Oh, look, this thing is looking at me. Shoulder monkey lizard against shoulder porg for the championship. The shoulder porgs are $24.99 and the shoulder monkey lizards are $59.99. We can't talk about the coolest stores in Disney World and not talk about Doc Ondar's Den of Unique Antiquities here on Galaxy's Edge. This is the store that's got all the crazy collectibles. It's got the legacy lightsaber hilts that you can buy, and it's got some really, really cool stuff. And Star Wars fans, you're gonna wanna go in here, even if you don't plan to buy anything, just to check out all of the merchandise. It's just really cool. So we're gonna go in there. As you can see, there's a line to get in the store. There's actually another line just to look at the legacy lightsabers. So again, I don't want to take up too much time. I don't want to be trapped in there for too long as a courtesy to the fellow guests. So I'm going to go in there and I'm going to look for the most expensive item in Doc Ondar's. Also, happy to announce that we've got some winners from our Black Spire Outpost poll. So again, at the Toydarian, the Toy Makers, I put up the child plush and I put up the space chess game. The child plush won by a landslide. It got about 2/3 of the vote. At the Jedi Outfitters, I put up against your classic Jedi against Rey's Look. Rey's Look won again by about 2/3 of the vote, which I thought was a lot for that. I thought it would be a little bit closer, but I guess not. Which, you know what? I love Rey. She's one of my favorite characters. I stand a strong female lead. Now, the next one I went into was the Jewels of Bith. I put against that Millennium Falcon shirt, and I put the blanket. The blanket again won by a lot, which I thought the shirt would win. I think that's a cool shirt, but the blanket's pretty cool too, I guess. And last but not least, I put up the porg shoulder pal or the monkey lizard pal. Which one do you think won? If you got the porg, you're correct, because it won by a landslide. So now I'm putting all 4 of those winners up against each other to find the best item in the marketplace. All right, let's start finding the most expensive item. All right, we've got a Jedi Guard Mask, $130. Got some cool figurines, and if you remember over in Pandora, the figurines were pretty high up on the list. We've got this Temple Wall relic right here. That's $160. So right now, that's our front runner. We've got lots of different. Oh my goodness, you could get Anakin Skywalker's hair braid. Somebody needs this. This is why I say Star Wars diehards need to come in here. 1, there's Doc himself, mulling things over, looking at the bills, doing some paperwork. Doc, it's the most expensive thing in your store. I'm on the other side of the store now. These Darajik, I can't say it, I'm so sorry. Figures in the cases here are $130 each. $130 for this family heirloom. I don't know what that is. $160 for this beautiful sand-esque painting of Jabba the Hutt. I mean, wow, someone probably wants that in their home. Supreme Leader Snoke is $150. Okay, we got a new front runner. It's this model of Darth Vader's castle for $200. Let's see, we're getting more and more expensive. Let's look at jewelry. Is always a good spot. Oh, here we go. $295 for this half Dawn necklace. Dawn half insignia necklace. $295, that's our new winner. Oh, we got a new front runner. It's this royalty cuff for $450, but it is going to be beaten very quickly by this replica of Princess Leia's necklace from the end of A New Hope. That's $2,000. Fun fact about this, they actually got the jewelry maker who made the one for the movie. They got his original molds and they made this replica. $2,000, that is definitely the most expensive thing here in Doc's. While I was in Doc Ondar's looking for that most expensive item, again, it was that $2,000 replica of Leia's necklace. I let that poll run for what's the best thing in the marketplace, and out of the 4 different items, you guys chose the child plush. It had more than double of any others, and I'm actually a little surprised by that. I felt like it would be something more like original Star Wars, not new, trendy Mandalorian Star Wars, but hey, you guys are in charge, not me. Which one was your favorite item? Definitely let me know in the comments. we made it all the way to Japan for this next merchandise location. I'm of course in Epcot, and I'm about to go into the Mitsukoshi department store to continue this crazy merchandise scavenger hunt. So I have put a box up on Instagram. I'm looking for 3 different things. I said, you want me to find something your favorite color? Do you want me to find your favorite anime character? I don't know any anime characters, so I could be trash for a while. I'm also gonna look for the most expensive thing while I'm in there, so let's get to it. If you haven't been into Mitsukoshi, it's super, super cool. It's a Japanese department store like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Hello Kitty. I'm out of things to say. Mario, nailed it. And they've also got crazy snacks in here, and they've got kimonos, and they've got like all kinds of really cool stuff. Definitely recommend checking this one out. I'm looking for the most expensive item, and I'm starting with purses because purses are usually expensive. So here's a $94 purse right off the bat. It's pretty good. It's pretty expensive. Let's see this cat one. Meow. The cat one's only $54.95. Okay, so $94. I'm assuming none of these are gonna be more expensive because they're smaller. $94 for this backpack is our front runner right now for the most expensive. Hello. How much are the kimonos?
Depending on which one you get, but around $70.
Around $70. Okay. Thank you. They're very beautiful. Seeing lovely fans. I doubt those are very expensive, but they're probably very helpful. On the wall over here, I spotted these ornate clocks, and I assume anything this beautiful and handcrafted has got to be pricey. And so these two are both $199. So that would take the cake, except this one right here called Princess Palace, she's $499. So congrats, Princess Palace. You're now the front runner for most expensive. I found another display with breakable items in it, which usually means expensive. But I don't think we're gonna be $499. I mean, there's this necklace that's $199. We've got this beautiful teacup with the cat on it is $129. Also, somebody put in the Instagram box they want something purple Hello Kitty. Now, I got a lot of Hello Kitty requests, but purple made it a little more challenging. So I'm gonna go find a purple Hello Kitty, hopefully. Easier than I thought it would be, because look at this adorable unicorn Hello Kitty, which is $32. She's got a purple jumpsuit on. So I think that counts. And for good measure, we also have Aloha Hello Kitty right here. Okay, the next one I'm gonna do is something from The Legend of Zelda. I've heard of that. I've heard of her. Is Zelda the elf? I think Zelda's the elf. Wait, no. I think Zelda's the princess, and is his name Link? If I'm correct, I've impressed even myself, because I know literally nothing about this game, obviously. I've never played it. I've heard my husband talk about it, but I just like tune out and start thinking about Jaws when that happens. So, Legend of Zelda, it is. I vaguely know what it looks like though, so maybe I can find it without too much effort. Sonic the Hedgehog, know him. Animal Crossing, heard a lot about that. Now wait a second. Did I just hit the jackpot? Look at all this Zelda stuff. I only know it's Zelda because it says Zelda all over it, but let's take a gig. Zelda mints. $3.95. Could be yours. Zelda lanyard. Are these books? Books about Zelda. Those could be yours for $9.99. Different books about Zelda. A tiny Zelda backpack. Oh my goodness. Zelda hat. Zelda socks. Zelda encyclopedias. Zelda plushes. Are you Zelda?
Yes, Molly, I'm Zelda.
Nice to meet you, Zelda. I think your name is Link. I think so too, but maybe someone in the comments can confirm. Anyway, we did it. These plushes are $18.95. Checked off Zelda. Crushed it. And now someone said, please find a candy snack without any English writing on it. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm still, as we go, making sure I don't see anything else more expensive than that lovely clock, which again was $4.99. I think this case might beat it out. I talked about what's in this case during the craziest things they sell in Disney World video, because they sell swords, guys, swords. They're replicas, but they're swords. Anyway, let's see. We've got $159, $180, $350 for the dragon back here. That's the tan one with the dragon right there. I think that we're gonna dub the clock the winner for most expensive. Starting with Mochi. This one straight up says peach on it, so that's not it. This one has nutrition facts in English on the back. That's probably gonna be my downfall, is everybody's gotta put nutrition facts on it. So Mochi's out. Hai Chu, another popular one. That one straight says fresh, fruit flavored. I'm having some flashbacks in here to when I did the crazy Japanese snack video and I bought a bunch of this stuff and tried it all. So if you want to check that out, please do. This one straight says lemon milk candy, so it can't be that one. This one, oh, crystal sugar. I was confident until that. This one looks pretty good. Okay, I am dubbing myself not having to count the sticker that they're required to put on, because you can tell that's not part of the original packaging. So I think that one doesn't count, but this one said #1. But I'm not counting the nutrition label because I'm pretty sure they're required to put that on legally by the law. So a lot of people ask for crazy flavored Kit Kats. Here's the green tea ones, but they do say Nestle and Kit Kat, so I can't count those. This says melon gummy candy. Rice. That says rice. That says Japanese. That says Japanese. It says spicy. That says sriracha. That says peas. Oh man, it may come down to these again. Hello, old friend. Does anyone remember when I ate these? They taste like fish food. But you know what? You know what? There is no English writing on here except for the nutrition label. So crabs, you have been both my demise and now my victory. So thank you, friend. I am at Disney Springs, about to go into the Marvel Superhero Headquarters store. This is where you're gonna want to go if you are a Marvel fan. We've got all kinds of stuff. Black Panther, Thor, Captain America, Iron Man, the Hulk. If it's a Marvel hero, you're gonna find some stuff in here, and I'm gonna just put a thing up on Instagram letting everyone know I'm going in the store. And we are gonna find the best piece of merchandise possible. It's gonna be super. You knew I had to make that joke. I had to. I'm so sorry. I'm genuinely so excited to go in here because if you're not following along on the AllEars website, I literally just watched the Marvel movies for the first time. Yes, I know I'm 12 years late, but now I know who all the characters are, and I'm so excited to go check out some merchandise. Like, look, Black Panther, Wasp, Vision, Falcon. I know who you guys are now. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna put up to debate to see if it's the best is this Mjolnir mug. It's $19.99, but it's a mug that's themed after Thor's hammer, and it's pretty awesome. While I'm trying to find out what the best thing is, I'm also going to be looking for the most expensive thing. The Groot Loungefly is $80. That's very cute. The Captain Marvel one is as well. So $80 is actually the most expensive thing we have right now. There's another Loungefly over here with the Guardians of the Galaxy. Now I want to talk to you about the Guardians of the Galaxy because I thought without a doubt the best one would be Chris Pratt. But I have to say, like, I think he's not the best one. I think the funniest one's actually Drax. And the best one is probably Groot or Rocket. But it's not Star-Lord. Color me shocked. And I love Chris Pratt. But he just has a really good gang. $75 for the Guardians one. So right now the most expensive thing is the $80 Groot or Captain Marvel Loungefly. All right, y'all have voted that the Mjolnir mug is definitely not the best thing in here. So now I'm looking at all these awesome shirts because I may be making a few purchases now that I care about who Iron Man is. He is my favorite Avenger. Thank you for asking. Well, it may be T'Challa. It's one of the two. Let's throw the Loki one up. I know people love Loki, so I'm gonna try that one out. There is a lot of merchandise with the Guardians, and I'm really into this Groot. I'm into this rocket. I'm into these hats. I just spotted the Infinity Gauntlet, which is now taking the top seed for the most expensive thing in here because it's $100. And look at it. You could wear it. You could snap it. And please don't, though. Like, I don't like my odds if you buy this and then snap your fingers, but you could. Okay, well, it's like a 94% vote against the Loki shirt. Am I in the minority with liking Loki? I thought everyone liked him. Maybe he's too controversial. I think the gauntlet's pretty cool, and if you're like a big Marvel fan, you might think this is the best thing in here. So I'm gonna put the gauntlet up on the gram for my next thing. One thing I want to point out that they have here, not currently being offered, but they have a design your own gauntlet thing. Where you pick a base and then different modules to attach to it, and then you get your own gauntlet. And they have some different trademark stuff. Like if you look right here, they've got like Hulk things, Captain America things, Spider-Man, different character things. So you could create your own gauntlet. As you can see, it's not available right now, but it could come back. And that's a pretty cool take home. Gotta keep getting that hand sanny while I'm in the stores. And I'm seeing that all these different pieces of art, there's this Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 poster. There's this really cool Guardians of the Galaxy painted piece right here. There's another one down here that's also very cool. All three of those are 150. 57% of you said the Infinity Gauntlet's not the coolest thing. So we're getting closer, The other votes were much more skewed, so we're almost there, but I've spotted something that I think is going to be the winner. It's a shoulder baby Groot. It's so cute. I've never once in my life considered wearing a shoulder pet, and I'm literally thinking about buying this. You put this magnetic pad under your shirt, and then there's also a little magnet in his tush, and then he can sit on your shoulder and ride around with you. I noticed these Citizen watches behind a case. And anything behind a case is usually expensive, and anything Citizen brand is usually expensive. So I talked to the cast member, confirmed the Captain America one right here, $325. The limited edition Captain Marvel in the back, $375. So congratulations, Awesome Watch. You're the most expensive thing in the store. Well, congratulations, friends. We found the best merchandise in the Marvel store. It's this adorable baby Groot. Shoulder pals are $19.99. Groot, do you want to come home with me? I am Groot. That's a yes. Groot and I are now headed into Disney Style, which is located on the west side of Disney Springs. 90s kids, this is the store for you. They've got a lot of retro stuff featuring some little known movies. You'll see Hunchback of Notre Dame stuff, Emperor's New Groove, along with those 90s classics like Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin. It's super, super fun. Lots of great merch in there. And I'm headed in to see how long I'm trapped. See what I'm talking about? This place is retro fabulous. Love all the throwback stuff Disney's done recently. These graphics are very RTT, which is our new show, Remember That Time. Definitely check it out. It's a blast. It's super fun. Like super strong 90s Mickey Mouse Club vibes. You've got overalls, a lot of denim. Over here, we've got a whole selection of a new Sleeping Beauty line. I'm actually super into this tank top, so maybe we'll put this up as our first thing. It says, make it pink, make it blue, the whole way down. That's a pretty great shirt. I'm putting that up as the best thing. Okay, so most of you voted against that shirt, even though I think it's cool. How about this phone case? Even though it's a nightmare, it's actually pretty cool because it looks like a VHS, and then you can put like your cards and stuff in there, and then the back looks like the back of the VHS cover. These style phone cases are $34.99. I've only seen them in Apple recently, and I've seen them with a couple. I saw Lion King once too, but how about this? Look at the side. It really looks like a VHS cover. Okay, so the Little Mermaid phone case did well. It got only 56% of you said it's not the coolest thing, so that's pretty close to a 50-50 split. But I'm gonna keep looking. My personal new favorite thing in this store that I just spotted is this Wildcats jersey that's got Bolton's number on the back. Maybe I have a bunch of High School Musical fans on Instagram and they will appreciate this. So I'm putting that up next. Another thing I love about the store is make sure you look up. They've got a lot of cool stuff up on the ceiling. Like the Tangled lanterns are over here. Some of you may remember the Magic Skyway through the Magic Kingdom. So they've got a replica car there. And they've also got a teacup that you can sit in and take photos if you'd like. Okay, Troy Bolton was not the winner, but I actually think it may be this. This sold out incredibly fast, and it's this Hades Spirit jersey. So you got the blue flames down at the bottom, Hades right there, and then it says Walt Disney World with the blue flames on the back. And when this came out, it was one of those items that sold out like immediately. So I'm kind of surprised they have it in stock, but I think that may be it. The Hades Spirit jersey is not doing well. I thought you guys would love that because it sold out so quickly, but it's got like 2/3 no. So I think maybe we got to resort to a classic, and that's the Haunted Mansion. Look at this dope windbreaker with Madame Leota on it. That is pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome, and it's $49.99. Spirit jerseys are $69.99. So I'm gonna throw this Leota windbreaker up. I'm shocked that Haunted Mansion jacket is losing, like, again, 2/3 no to 1/3 yes. Thought Haunted Mansion would always be a winner, but you know who I can bet on? Mickeymouse, Mickey Mouse. A classic denim jacket with a Mickey embroidered on the back. Oh, look at the front. It's got Mickey's on the front too. And it is $69.99. So let's see how everybody feels about Mickey. Well, the vast majority of you agreed with me that sometimes simple classic Mickey is always the best. So that denim jacket you have voted as the coolest thing in Disney style. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I would totally rock that jacket if I didn't live in Florida where it's 10 million degrees pretty much all the time. What do you think, Groot? I am Groot. Could have guessed that. Also, outside of Disney style, they always have this wall, and it's always themed to something. Like right now, it's Halloween, but it's a really good selfie wall. Just a little pro tip. Groot wants me to take his picture now, so we're gonna do that. World of Disney is a huge mega department store, but it's organized very nice. They've got the men's section, the kids section. They always have a seasonal section near the front. They've got a whole ear section, a plush section, a toy section, Pixar section. So it's huge, but everything is generally very nicely laid out. The first thing someone requested was Inside Out because it's their favorite movie. And I always think the t-shirts are a good place to check. And I'm not seeing anything. I see Up, I see Snow White, I see Moana. Except for, wait a second. Oh my goodness. She's from Inside Out. I love this shirt with the famous unicorn. All of these t-shirts for the adults, these kind of basic t-shirts, are $24.99, but if you buy two, they're $22 each, and then you can stack your discounts on top of them. So there's always a bunch of characters. I get a lot of my t-shirts from this section of World of Disney. The next request I have is for the largest stuffed animal I can find in the store. So there are occasionally plushes like these Mickey Americana ones located throughout the different sections that are aptly named, aptly located, I guess I should say. So like we're in the Star Wars section now, and you can see that there's a kind of horrifying, if we're being honest, Yoda. That might actually be a backpack. There's this teal Pluto that makes literally no sense to me. He's very Haunted Mansion. I love teal and I love Pluto. I don't know if they go together. All right, these are the like Dreamers plushes. They're pretty popular. Those are the biggest ones I see so far. You've got Pluto, Pooh down there, Mickey. They make these in a ton of different styles, and they, if you buy two, they're $30. Normally they're $34.99. Oh, there's Dumbo. How cute is Dumbo? Dumbo, come here with me. Are you bigger or smaller than Baymax? It looks like Baymax is bigger. Oh my gosh, there's more of them. Look, there's Simba and Puah. There's so many of these. How cute. Okay, Baymax, come with me. Beep, bop, boop. All right, Baymax is definitely bigger than any of these, but these denim stitches are really cute. These big feet pals are also very popular. And do my eyes spot a Judy Hopps? They never have Zootopia merchandise. That is fantastic. Baymax is definitely bigger than those. And he's even bigger than these, which are like the big ones of those. Is Baymax bigger than this? Stay, Baymax. It's hard to tell. Oh no, Stitch. But I think Stitch is bigger. So Stitch, how much is this Stitch? $69.99. This giant Stitch, very soft. It's the biggest plush here. The next one I'm gonna try, somebody requested something Mary Poppins, which I love because Mary Poppins, what a treasure, what a perfect film. Not seen a lot in the parks. Like you may see Mary Poppins herself, but there's not a lot of Empo merch. So I'm starting here in the costume dress-up section, wondering if maybe they have a Mary Poppins dress. I know one exists. I've seen it at the Grand Floridian, but I don't see one here. I have another idea for Mary Poppins, considering she sings Spoonful of Sugar with a teacup. Maybe we can find a teacup. Off the bat, I'm seeing this super cute, I always love this mug. It's Chip, and he actually has a chip. Not really, they just didn't paint it. Look at all these coffee mugs, and I love them because, as you guys know, I love coffee. I have an obscene amount of Disney coffee mugs in my home, and one of these has just got to be practically perfect in every way. Jack Skellington, Stitch, Star Wars, Cheshire Cat. Oh my goodness, yes. Look at this perfect mug. It's got Polly the umbrella right here. It's got her silhouette on it. That is amazing. $19.99. Practically perfect in every way, I'd say. I loved this one. Find something under $5. As we all know, that can be a challenge in Walt Disney World. So masks are $6, so that's just $1 over. I'm going to the keychain wall. This sign says these are all $7.99. My next thought for something inexpensive is something in the like stationery section. Like maybe these little mini notepads that are really cute. Those are $9.99. 6-pack of pens, I don't think that's gonna make it. Nope, $17.99, but those pens are awesome. They say like Big Thunder Mountain Mining Company, Luau Banquet, blah, blah, blah. Madame Leota Psycho Medium, those are really cool. Looking at all these single pens, maybe one of these. And if you're worried, I've put on hand sanitizer 28 times since I've been in this store. Let's see, this one, oh, it's Nightmare Before Christmas, $14.99. That one's like heavy though, so there's a Zor too. Let me go find the price sheet for this. Well, as it turns out, $7.99, $7.99, $9.99, I was nowhere. None of the ones I found were good luck. Remember these crazy pencils? They are $6 each if you buy 3, so we're close. But actually, I just found these plastic pencils, $1.99 each. Or 5 for $8, and they're just classic foil wrapped pencils that say Disney Parks. So we've done it. We've done it. Something so satisfying about writing with a pencil, am I right? I never write anymore, I always type. Whenever I actually write with a pencil or a pen, I feel like I'm in the Stone Ages or 3rd grade. But I kind of like it. It's soothing. Well, friends, that is a wrap of my merchandise quest trapped in Walt Disney World merchandise stores video. I hope you had fun. I hope you got a closer look at some of the best Disney stores that you can find in Walt Disney World. What's your favorite Disney souvenir? What's your favorite place to shop in Walt Disney World? Definitely let me know in the comments. In the meantime, friends, make sure to rate, review, subscribe to our channel, follow us on AllEars.net on Instagram. Thank you guys for voting so much. And until next time, y'all, I'm Molly, and it's been magical.
Want to see more of my videos? Click over here. Want to subscribe? You can do that right here. And also, ring that notification bell to make sure you get instantly notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for following. See you real soon.